I'm Shauna Parsons for Parents TV. Finding out your child needs braces can be a little overwhelming, but as you're about to find out, orthodontists are trying to take away some of that stress and even make it fun for your kids. Were either of them upset about having to get braces?
No, they wanted them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing.
They change the colors every time they come in for their appointments. So if they want to do colors for a holiday or a sports team, they can mix and match. Also, the retainers are wild colors, zebra stripes and tiger stripes, sometimes for your favorite team as well. And even the brackets, some of the younger kids will put brackets on that come in star shapes, heart shapes, little things like that.
How do you decide which color you're going to use?
It just kind of depends on the month. Like my birthday month is March, so like I like green or something. I just choose the month.
Does food get stuck in them?
Yeah.
What's the worst culprit?
I think apples get stuck in them, and it's hard to get out.
Tell me about what it was like when you first found out that your child needed braces.
I thought it was a great thing because their teeth were really big coming in and really crowded. So I thought, the dentist said you better have it checked out, so we did actually went to a few different orthodontists, got a few different opinions, went back to their dentist and decided what was the best treatment for them and went from there.
And have they had to avoid certain kinds of foods? Have you had to stay on top of them about that?
They're supposed to, but we haven't had any issues, so nothing hard. I cut up the apples. They can't, really munch on an apple or anything. So
how did you go about finding an orthodontist?
Through there, a pediatric dentist, got a few names, and went to about 3 different consultations, got 3 different opinions, and decided we needed to go back to the dentist, and she helped me figure it out.
Okay, braces aren't cheap, and then 2 kids in braces. How did you go about sort of organizing your thoughts when it came to finances?
Well, they have 3 different options you can go with. You can pay it off and get a discount right up front, or you can pay monthly. We picked what was best for us, and I think paid it within 3 months or something like that.
And so you didn't have braces as a child. So, preparing your children for braces, were there surprises for you as a parent when it came to your kids having braces?
No, they educate you pretty much on what's going to happen, and the kids are, they're kids, so they're flexible, and they just go in, get them on, and it's a done deal.
How do you know your child needs braces?
We're looking for a few things in particular, and typically it's the dentist that will notice it at first. If they're going in for their regular checkups at the dentist, they're looking for a deep overbite, crossbite, real severe crowding. Usually they'll send the child over to us somewhere between 7 to 12 years old. There's some things we can do early for the youngsters. That's why you're seeing more and more kids with braces early. But typically, if they're being followed by the dentist, they'll let us know when the right time is. Most of the kids, the vast majority, could wait until 11 and 12, but those few that can't, we like to see early.
Hey, let's talk about that a little, because I don't remember that when I was a child. Younger kids, 1st and 2nd graders having braces. What's the theory behind that? The 2 stages of braces?
The best time for your first checkup is somewhere between 7 to 10 years old. As I kind of mentioned before, usually they'll find on an x-ray, if they find real severe crowding, something that really we need more time to follow or catch early. The deep overbite like we talked about, real severe, more of the severe things we do a little bit early, and then later on we have, we can kind of catch up with what we started in the beginning.
It seems like there are a lot more options now than there were when I was a kid or when you were a kid. I mean, at the time it was just all metal in the mouth, one kind of braces. Can you talk about some of the different options people have now for braces?
Still, most of the kids will go with the metal braces, the traditional metal braces. They have the colors to choose from, so that it makes it more fun for them. A small percentage of kids, and most all of the adults, will do the aesthetic or the clear brackets. Typically still will have the silver wire, but the brackets themselves will be clear, so that it looks more like a retainer when they're wearing them. Kind of the latest and greatest thing, or one of them in orthodontics, are there's clear brackets and silver, but kind of the friction reduced brackets where you don't place the ties on. And what they're suggesting with these, they call them self-ligating brackets. They're suggesting that by eliminating some of the friction, we can allow the teeth to move more quickly and maybe decrease appointment times and decrease the extent or the length of treatment. When your teeth are crowded and crooked, or if there's extra space between your teeth, Mother Nature has designed our teeth so that if they're straight, then when we chew, the food flushes out to the sides. If they're crowded or there's spaces, then the food can get packed in. You yourself know when we go to the dentist, they're measuring our pockets, they're measuring for gum disease, those type of things. If we get the teeth straight, there's less likely for that periodontal or gum disease later on. Also, the deep overbite, when we're hitting more forcefully on those front teeth, then there's more potential for wear. There's also more, the teeth in the back are the teeth that are meant to have those heavier biting forces. And if we're putting more pressure on the front teeth, then they're going to wear down more quickly over time and actually can lead to some more of the same gum issues.
So as you can see, having braces doesn't have to be a terrible thing for you or your child. The best advice? Just be informed. For Parents TV, I'm Shauna Parsons.
Thank you for watching Parents TV, Our Families, Our Lives.